going to be doing a quick video on how to design your box lid for your little sliding box on Illustrator. So this is what I've prepared earlier. So this is the design that I've done, and this is something similar to what you will be doing as well. So first what we need to do is we need to set up a page. So we go to File, we go to New, we go to Art and Illustration, and we are going to set up a page that is 300 millimeters by 300 millimeters because we're used to that. We have material cut up that size already. And we are going to press create. So just remember that we are in Art and Illustration. Our width of our paper size is 300 and our height is also 300. And this is what that size looks like. So it's about a 30 centimeter ruler by 30 centimeter ruler that way. What we need to do is we need to make a rectangle for our lid of our box. So the size of that needs to be 247 millimeters by about 110 millimeters. So what you can do is you can go to the rectangle tool here. If the rectangle tool does not have a rectangle on the button, then you can hold the button down and just pick your rectangle. I've already done a bit of a rectangle there, but I will do a new one. So I will go to the selection tool and I'll highlight my rectangle and I'll just press the delete button. I will do a rectangle again and I will get it to around about the size that I need, which is 247 millimeters by 110 millimeters. If you can't get it the right size, then you can also change the width and the height on the side here. So we go 247 millimeters by 110 millimeters, and that will resize our shape for us. On the side here, what we need to do is we need to change the line thickness so that the laser cutter will know to cut out our shape. The only information it knows to cut out is the thickness of the line. So this line thickness here needs to be 0.05. So if we have a look in this section here, we have a fill. So if I click a different color for that, it'll change the whole color of the box. If I look at the stroke there, that's the outline and how opaque your shape is as well can be changed here. So we just want 100 for that one, but we want our stroke to be 0.05. So we want our line thickness to be very, very thin. So 0.05 point for the line thickness. So if you can see, that's changed to be quite thin now. So the next thing we need to do, we've got our box lid there. So 247 millimeters across there and 110 millimeters for how wide it is. And so we've measured that to fit inside the slot of the box, or the groove. So the next part is up to you. If you want to do a handle, you can do a handle. Similar to what we've got here. That's my little handle. I'll do that one again. So I just went back to the rectangle tool and I picked the rounded rectangle tool. So I can just put that down the end of my box somewhere. And what we can do is we can use the selection tool just to make sure everything's lined up. So if we go to the selection tool, we click on or highlight all of it so it's all blue. That means it's active and we can change it. So if we want it to be aligned, we can press any of these so that they are all lined up nice and neatly. The next thing that you can do to decorate your box is to put some writing or a picture on it. So if you want to put a picture on it, all you have to do is go to File, Place, and find a picture that you would like to include. I don't want to put a picture on, but I'll put some writing on it. So what we do is we go to the Type tool, we click where we want our writing to go, and we will put our writing in. And as you can see, it's very small, it's very difficult to see. So what we can do is we can make it active using the selection tool. We can make it a bit bigger by dragging the corner, and I'm also clicking on the Shift key just so it doesn't reshape or go skinny or too long. So that's a trick, pressing the Shift key. So I've got the word treasure there. I might change the font, so I can do that on the side here, or I can also right click and pick a sample of font. So that's a nice looking font, but it looks a bit weird in all in capital letters like that. So I might just go back to the Type tool and click at the end of my word. I'll just change that to lowercase. So that looks a bit better. Maybe make it a bit bigger. You can play around with where you want it on your box. I'm quite happy with that. But as you can see, my font here, you might not have this font, so it's called Hugs and Kisses XOXO Demo. I found this on a website. I typed into my Google free fonts, and I found this font and I downloaded it to my laptop. And because our laser machine does not have this font, what you'll need to do is make an outline of it. So what you need to do is right click, create outlines button here, and now that should recognize on the laser machine as not a new font, but as an outline of the font that you have downloaded. So it's kind of turned itself into a picture. So that's pretty much ready to laser cut. All you need to do now is just upload your saved as box lid, somewhere where you can find it. I'll just put mine on my desktop. Box lid. And once you've saved it as an Illustrator file, what you need to do is then upload it to Compass a learning task, which I will set up, and I should be able to access it from that to be able to laser cut it for you. All right, that is it. Enjoy making your box.